Just doing beige on this pouch here. P3 Cador red highlight. Vallejo. Okay, it's red and flat yellow. Oh, okay, so you're mixing it to get your own orange. False Child is saying P3 Cador red highlight would be a good. Are you suggesting that, False Child? I don't know. I'm not familiar with the P3 range of paints. But if you have another miniature painter there that's saying they like using that orange, by all means, give it a shot. I can't speak to whether or not it would work or not. Just adding a little bit of that yellow snow to that pouch there, just to kind of give it a different tint. Okay, we're going to go back to the middle stone that we originally painted here. Correct mixing. Okay, yeah, it's a great orange. So False Child is recommending the P3. What I would say for you, if you're trying to mix, is use less red and try like a 3-to-1 mix of yellow and red. Because I think what's happening is you might be having just too much red, and then it's not enough of a yellow tint to give it an actual good orange color. Orange is tough. Orange is one of the hardest paints to get, one, good coverage with, and two, good consistency each time. I've had some decent luck with, which one is this? Not bright orange. Amaranth orange, I think, is what I've been using as a base coat. Prime trick-or-treating time. I'm not leaving my house. Yeah. I guess the one nice thing about living in a condo complex is I don't think there's many kids that come around. I don't think there's actually very many kids that live here. I don't think there are very many young families in this area. There's like a huge neighborhood just south of us, so I think they'd go over there where there's actual houses. For the mixing, yeah, I mean, it's kind of trial and error. Try doing it with a little more yellow and a little less red, and see what that effect gives you. I just mixed some beige in with that middle stone now. Highlight this up. It's looking good. Just highlight this pouch here. Just mix some of that beige in with the light brown that I was using. I'll probably do a glaze over the top of this. That yellow snow again, just to kind of tone this down, because it's looking a little... Yeah, there we go, that's good. Alright, so I'm just going to use a little bit of soft body black and just kind of do some slight pin washes around those metal parts, or not metal, the colored parts that we were doing on the chip here. I've just got a very little amount of wash here. And really this is just to kind of darken some contrast between green and these lighter colors. I might even not bother with the whites down there. They're popping pretty well. Just like that. Alright, how we doing here? It's got... yeah, see, my parchment paper's starting to peel up on me. I'm starting to lose paint now. Things are They're going sideways real quickly. Oh, this is that leather brown from Reaper. Just doing his got like a wrist wrap or something. Wash that down. Let's pull out some more Agrax, I think. We're gonna do a mix with some of that soft body black, and we're gonna come back over his hair here. And darken that up a bit. I think I've heard the Skyrim song before. This is kind of soothing. So I wanted to be in the Halloween spirit. I could have put on like some spooky, scary skeletons or something like that. Too spooky. Just laying a little bit of a black line there between this here, because this is going to be a strap. Alright, man, good luck with your paint mixing there. Thanks for hanging out. Gonna mix some beige in with the leather brown here. Use some wood grain. Just kind of paint where we think the high points of the grain are on this particular model. There is some wood grain sculpted here. It's very, very slight though, so I'm having to kind of just define where I want it. Let's see, what else we got? We need to do a little wash on that, which there's absolutely no wash on that brush. So we're gonna use some Seraphim Sepia. Alright, I'm gonna have a really hard time. Okay. Ayala Hensrid? Is that right? How's it going? So we got some sepia on the strap there, and then also on this little pouch up on his shoulder. Got that rocking there. Oh, you mean meow? It is Halloween, black cats, all that kind of good stuff. Though they do say black cats are bad luck. But it's if you buy into superstitious hocus pocus. Ghosts. Nah, it was just Old Man Johnson. And he would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids. Alright, so we got, take some silver here and just paint the, this dude's improvised blunderbuss. It's like a 4-shot rifle is basically what it is. It's got like a, it's like a black powder. I don't even know, it's maybe from like a car or something that he would have figured out how to, or just welded like pipes together and built it into existence or something like that. I have no idea. This is like a really cool gun. It's basically just a piece of wood with like 4 barrels attached to the end of it. He just lights each one off and fires it. It's pretty cool. Oh, you're a black cat, meow. Yeah, I didn't do anything for Halloween this year. Kind of at that age where it's like, unless you're going to someone's party or anything like that, I just don't have the time anymore to get a costume or anything like that, and just wasn't in the mood this year. But I'm definitely excited to see all the posts tomorrow of all the people that have come up with like the super cool costume ideas, and you know, they put like a ton of thought and effort into it. It's like, yeah, I wish I could, one, care that much, and two, knew how to do that kind of stuff. It'd be pretty fun. You could get like a group of friends together and go as like a theme or something. Just re-highlighting his hair here. I come up with a color for his scabbard. I might just go black on the scabbard. I think that'll provide a nice dark contrast here. It's one thing I really don't paint a lot on all these post-apoc models is just stuff that's just a black leather, like, and it's like one of the most common things that you see in like the movie tropes is the, you know, the crazy wild raiders all dressed up in all the black leathers and, you know, with the spikes and the chains and all this stuff. It's like, you know, it's just not that common of a leather color if you're making your own stuff, you know. Two, it's also really easy because I just have to do a couple gray highlights and it's done, which allowed to be lazy every now and then painting. These are my models after all. I don't do commission work or anything like that yet. I don't know if I ever will. If I do commission work or anything like that, it'll mostly just be for like mini exchanges. It's like, hey, I'll paint you something, you paint me something. Okay, cool, let's do a mini swap, which I did I think a couple years ago with I think the mini painting subreddit. Just put on porcelain face paint and said, I'm a mime. That's actually pretty good. If you have like a black like turtleneck and a pair of black kind of like chino pants or something, some black shoes and maybe some white gloves, you could just yeah, paint yourself up to look like a mime. That would be like a perfect, actually really easy, and then just don't talk to anyone all night. Nah, that wouldn't be fun. Gotta socialize. It's all about having a good time. Ooh, wow, that was really close. Almost just nailed my paintbrush to his skin. That would have been a quick oh crap moment. Quickly, let's fix this. Thankfully, it didn't happen. Yeah, I'm always excited to see what people just kind of throw together at the very last minute. You know, I think I saw something on Facebook earlier today where it was like, I think like Star Wars or someone posted a picture of this Gonk droid costume, and it's basically like two Rubbermaid, like, you know, 50-gallon containers taped upside down, like one on top of the other, and then they cut holes out, and they're using like that silver pipe that you have like coming out of the back of your clothes dryer, and then they just like threw a bunch of cardboard and stuff on the front of the thing to make it look like it's a little robot, and it was pretty clever. I was like, it's actually it's a pretty clever idea. But, you know, it's again a case of going out and making sure that you have access to that hardware. Granted, that's a probably cheap way to do a costume. Yeah, it's actually pretty easy to do too, BB. Just get a black and yellow striped sweater or something and cut out some cardboard wings and buy those little headband things with little fuzzy, you know, little fuzzy ball things on springs, and just be like, yeah, that works. That was Reichland, right? Yeah, I don't want to use that. I want to use Agrax now. We're gonna do the what do you call it? I'm running out of palette space. Fast. Do the skull here. I need to add a little bit of tone in here in between whatever I'm gonna paint this as. I might do that jade color as well. He's got like a little totem or something there hanging across his belt. I think I want to do just a little bit shade right there. Right there. Right there. I'm gonna paint his glasses right now. Get that out of the way. Jeff the Killer, I'm not sure what that one is. You have to help me out. Like a TV series or something?